Someone feels trapped because they kept a secret from you. It was very unnecessary. And they've had a wake up call about this. Let me pull some more cards and see what's going on here. They feel like they're trapped because they could have been open with you. They kept secrets from you out of pride. They wanted your respect. Now they're self-medicating. You're happy without them. Okay, 2 cards about self-medicating. Yeah, too many cards. They come out when they're supposed to. And they're defensive. I'm telling you, they're deep down dark secret because they don't want to admit this. They're still keeping secrets. That's how bad it is. Like, this person has a massive ego. Oh, I hope it's not this. Okay. They acted like they were into someone else and then it took off. Look, third party, not ready to give up. Like, they really were just trying to get you back. Or, okay, maybe not. Could be 2 ways. Trying to get you back as far as like just trying to take a jab at you sort of, but also trying to win you back. Could be either one. It's however it resonates. It's a collective reading. But they really weren't that into the third party. They did a lot of this to save face, not just for you, not just keeping a secret from you, but from other people. They wanted to make it seem like they had someone. Oh, they have someone now. Not happy about it. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you know, it sounds like a made up story, but there are people out there who would do this. Don't want to lose you forever. I regret what I said. That's what I mean. Okay, deep regret. This was a charade. This was a massive charade, like social media something, where things just took a weird turn. Like, they started out just pretending. Maybe even just posting a picture with someone or a video of them with some kind of new love interest, right? And it became real. And they didn't know how to get out of it. Massive lapse in judgment. Also, the self-medicating thing. Could have been some substances involved. Like, they just weren't thinking straight. And suddenly they find themselves in a relationship or what looks like a relationship. And they don't know how to get out. Lapse in judgment. Like, both together. Substance and a lapse in judgment. If it wasn't like an actual chemical substance, it was just something that these two bonded over. And there came a point where this person was like, okay, let's give it a try. And now they feel stuck. They could get out if they wanted to, but this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, I threw you away. But you deserve good things. They know that. They know that. They know you deserve better than this. I'm always curious about you. I'm drawn to your light. No one else has this effect on me. Still asking about you. In fact, some of you might have heard that they had a conversation with someone about you that made it seem like they were single. Like, let them know I'm still available, whatever. They're not. Or at least the other person, the third party, doesn't think they are. Could be a pregnancy involved or just some kind of living situation. I'm telling you, one thing led to another. I'm getting like okay, this is crazy, but I'm getting like a vision of like a Hot Wheels car, like a little Matchbox car, going down one of those little racetracks. Remember those little, I don't know how they work, but like those little magnetic racetracks. Some of you know what I mean. Something like that, only it just kind of spun out of control, all crazy like, and they ended up someplace they didn't want to be. You know, some of us know what it's like to end up in this kind of stuff. Nothing this weird, nothing this bad, but like, they just were feeling down, and this is crazy. They ended up in something bad. Okay, you left when I needed you. Okay, I'm really getting rebound. Felt very hurt, like they thought they had something with you, and maybe you didn't think so. You know, I would think something like this couldn't happen, but I've seen too many stories on social media of things that it's like, you know, that happened. You hear the craziest stories, and it has a ring of truth, and you're just like, I bet it was even worse than that. Yeah, it's worse than this. Like, their pride. I'm telling you, it's their pride and immaturity. Even if they're older, there's some immaturity here. Person didn't want to look bad. It could be just as simple as, I'm getting like a Christmas party, like it was just a few months ago. New Year's Eve party, like they wanted to outdo you, wanted to show you up, and maybe not just you. It could just be, you know, it might not even be that the person was your love interest. For some of you, it just depends. Like I said, collective reading. But they just wanted to be seen with this other person. And, oh, okay, I know. I'm sorry, the reading always gets deeper as I go. They overlooked some stuff because they were so bent on some kind of revenge or jealousy or just showing people that they could get someone or that they weren't alone. Down bad. They don't want anybody to think they're down bad. I just got that from someone. People were talking and they didn't like that. So they tried to show them up with this relationship, and now they feel stuck in this relationship because they just weren't paying attention. Like, ended up living with the person and then lost their job, and now they can't pay for their own place. And people don't believe them when they say we're not really dating or I wasn't supposed to be in this relationship. For all intents and purposes, they're dating or whatever. Maybe even married. Wow, this is something they wouldn't do again. It's one of those just little snap decisions that you make. It's like one of those little decisions you make in 1 second that you're like, if I had to do over again, I'd go back to that 1 second in time and I wouldn't have done that. They really made a bad decision here. Because there was a trickery thing going on too. It could be this person's family was trying to get rid of them. So they were talked into something thinking this person was a great catch, and they get together and because the family wanted to unload them or wanted them to have someone. Because I'm getting reminded of this video I saw the other day where this girl, she's so right. She said, be careful if you get with someone and their family and everybody's like, they're so lucky to have you or something like that. People on the street come up to you and say, oh, I'm so great. I'm so glad that you found someone, or this person's so great. That's a bad sign, okay? That's a really bad sign. Your intuition is strong. You already know. You might have had feelings about this, but just thought, no, that's too far-fetched. It's not. It's not. Because really, we're all characters here. We're all actors on a stage. That's why such crazy, weird things happen. This person's life took a series of plot twists that they would undo in a heartbeat if they could. They would undo it because it seemed like it happened in a heartbeat. It's like they're going down a path or down a road really fast in a car that just slid off into the ditch. But not, instead of a ditch, it's like another road that led to a mansion, but the mansion was not what they thought. You know what I mean? It's like twists and turns. Ended up someplace that didn't seem so bad till they got there. Yeah. Yeah. Because they were just trying to use the third party, all right? They were just trying to use this third party to show you up, or other people as well, too. But it could have just been you. Because they wanted you to be jealous. They wanted you to chase. This was not supposed to go on. This was a charade that just went on too long. You are my angel. I want to protect you. They want to protect you from the third party. I'm telling you, this feels like something I saw in a soap opera at one point. Or it sounds like a plot of a movie. Like, they want to protect you from this third party or from the situation, from the family. Because now that this person's in it, the family or whoever, it could be a community, but it could just be that person. But I'm really getting a family. Like a family who has some kind of money or clout. But this was sort of I hate to say it, but the dud of the family. Like, on the surface, this person looks like a great catch, but then when you get with them, you realize why this person has all this money, comes from this well-to-do family, but didn't have a partner. It doesn't have to even be about money. It could just, something about the outside appearance here just doesn't match what's really going on. People wouldn't believe if they knew. Like, they just feel, I just got trapped in a spin cycle. Like your washer. They can't get out. Like, they're banging against the washer for help. This is crazy. I hate to say, though, but it sounds like something I would have got into in my younger days. You will always be the one who got away. They're afraid they chased you away. This is just a bad situation all around. This person doesn't know what to do. They don't know why they did this. It held back for reasons beyond my control. Their ego is still in the way. They're still holding back because they could come clean. Really, they could get out of this if they really wanted to. Their ego, their pride is still holding them back. This is crazy. But the crazier thing is I just feel that it's really happening, and that's really sad. You know, I think that's happened to a lot of people. I think back on it. Okay, right about this. I've known this kind of thing to happen to people. Now that I think about it. Because sometimes you're like, how did they end up together? People really end up in some bad situations just like spur of the moment, jumping in too fast. That's really what happened here. They jumped in way too fast. Write about this. There's something you need to write about this, okay? Journal, or honestly, it sounds like a plot of a book or a movie. If it inspires you to write a screenplay or a book, go ahead. I sure won't have time to, but feel free. There's something you need to journal about this, something you need to make notes about, because your intuition's already told you. Possibly just make notes, like I'm always telling you, like an intuition journal. Even if it's just like the date and just a few little feelings or thoughts that come to your mind. Doesn't even have to have names attached to it, because really it's the kind of thing you keep private. If somebody finds it, you don't want them going back and seeing all this intuitive stuff, unless you don't care. But write it down or do it electronically, password protected. But I'm telling you, stuff like this really needs to stay as private as possible, because other people could get a hold of it and who knows what could happen. Anyway, for your intuition, just make notes about it. Because this is going to come back up. This is going to come back up. This is crazy. Your intuition's going to tell you exactly what's going on. And this person, they may end up writing about it at some point. The crazy mess they got themselves into. You were overanalyzing. See, don't overanalyze it. Your intuition told you what's going on. It's really just for your intuition. It's not like you have to do anything about it. I'm really here just to show you that you are the psychic, okay? You have the ability. We all do. If you've got a pineal gland, you've got that ability. So I'm here to show you that. Even all the videos on your feed, you have manifested them to you. You have drawn them to you, whether they're for you or not. Because not all of them are there for you to just take and run with. Sometimes they're just there for you to wrestle with, for you to use your intuition. Everything's really an intuitive test. Anyway. Okay, look. You are deceived by no one, and you are successful. This person can't deceive you. You know, and this, you are successful. This is about the third party possibly being jealous. Possibly trying to do something to you because they know this person's not over you, or this person was motivated by you in some way. And they don't want you to be successful. They can't take anything from you. And this person wants to protect you. Remember, I want to protect you came out. This person wants to protect you from this person, but I'm not really getting there's anything to protect from. It's just a bunch of nothing. Don't worry about it. Anything they take from you only makes you stronger. The more they take from you, the more money lands in your bank account. Money is just a frequency. Don't even worry about it. Don't let this get in your head at all. But if you're out in public, like I'm getting that some of you are going to run into this person. You might live in the same town. See them at the grocery store. If you get a weird vibe, that's what's going on. Pay attention when you get around certain people. When you're out in public and you see people you haven't seen in a long time, or people that you know, whatever, or not even just in public, could be behind closed doors, whatever. Go quiet in your mind and pay attention to the thoughts that come. Pay attention to that. Just leave your mind open. Just see what thoughts come, because that's that person's energy. That's the thoughts and feelings and everything bouncing off that person. Emanating from, I should say. Because we all have a toroidal field. That's a hard word to say. We all do. The universe does as well. It's like you in the middle with just like circles, energy coming off. Pay attention to what thoughts come. You'll see. And you've already gotten feelings about it if it's for you. You've already gotten feelings. This is crazy. But I know somebody's going through this. May they get the help they need, because it's really sad. Even if you're thinking, well, they deserve it. Be careful wishing that on somebody. Be careful. Never rejoice in anybody's suffering, because then you're going to suffer. That's how it works. Never rejoice in anybody's suffering. This person made some bad decisions. May they get the help they need and the healing they need. But they can't block your success. This third party can't do anything to you, okay? You are successful and you are deceived by no one. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.